Aap Satishi has claimed that a group of Aam Aadmi Party MLAs will be meeting the Delhi Police Commissioner at 11 a.m. in a short while from now to discuss the strongest possible action against the perpetrators of the Kanjwala crime and those protecting the perpetrators. Now, they will also be discussing how to make Delhi safer for women. This is the latest development in the Delhi hit and run horror case. We're crossing back over to CNN News 18's Anshul Singh, who's with us live to get us more details on this. Anshul, so now we're learning about how the AAP is going to be meeting with the Delhi Police Commissioner.
So yes, the Aam Aadmi Party MLAs are going to meet with the Delhi Police Commissioner because since yesterday we have seen that how the Aam Aadmi Party has been making noises about the manner in which the Delhi Police had tried to protect the accused in this case because they had their links to the BJP. We also saw how the Aam Aadmi Party protested yesterday outside the Lieutenant Governor's office where even water cannons were used because it was a very, very high security area. Now today, to amp up that pressure, they are going to meet the Commissioner of Police Sanjay Arora as well, where they are going to talk about the laxes that has been made by the Delhi Police in this entire investigation, and also how can the Delhi Police initially come out and say that there is no sexual assault in this matter and this is a case of accident when we actually saw how this entire incident transpired. So yes, all these questions would be asked to the Commissioner of Police by the Aam Aadmi Party, and also this has given a lot of ammunition to the Aam Aadmi Party to actually attack the Lieutenant Governor, because we have seen that over the past 1 year the Lieutenant Governor and the Aam Aadmi Party has been on the loggerheads, and the Aam Aadmi Party has constantly been attacking the Lieutenant Governor, and on the other hand the LG has constantly been ordering several probes on the Aam Aadmi Party.
Absolutely. Anshul, do stay with us. We're also being joined by CNN News 18's Rupashri Nanda. Rupashri, we're getting information. Aap Satishi has claimed that a group of MLAs will be meeting the Delhi Police Commissioner shortly at 11 a.m. One thing they're going to be discussing is how to make Delhi safer for women. To give us more information that you have, and also I think one question that really arises from this is the fact that they're going to be discussing how to make Delhi safer for women. This is not something, these incidents against women, this is not something that's new. We see this constantly, year after year. It's good that we're going to be focusing on it now, but why was an earlier focus not on this?
Well, the Aam Aadmi Party, in fact, has always responded on very similar lines as it is responding today. Whenever an incident of crime against women has been reported in Delhi, Aam Aadmi Party MLAs have always made the point that their hands are tied, partially at least when it comes to women's safety, because Delhi police does not come under the elected government in Delhi. And the Delhi police reports to the Lieutenant Governor, and therefore the Lieutenant Governor over here is responsible for the safety and security of citizens in Delhi. Now, on its part, Aam Aadmi Party has claimed that in order to make the city a safer place for women, the government has installed a lot of CCTV cameras across the capital, so that in case something happens, then the crime actually gets caught on camera and the accused actually do not go unpunished. But in this particular case, of course, considering the gravity of the crime, considering that it in a sense is actually beyond imagination as to how could a young woman's body be dragged for kilometers on end, and police fails to respond on time in spite of calls being made again and again, is something that the government has to focus on, and is something that the Aam Aadmi Party MLAs are going to raise with the Delhi police. Because yesterday when Saurabh Bhardwaj held a press conference, he actually said, and he told me also, that we are not so appalled by the crime that is committed, because crimes will be committed, but we are appalled by the kind of response that it has got from the Delhi police, or the lack of response. So the allegation of the Aam Aadmi Party here is that the Delhi police is conniving in order to in order to cover up the crime, because one of the accused is allegedly linked with the BJP.
Very
and that
important
is something
details
that the
that you're
government
bringing
is going to say. That is what the MLAs are going to make point with the Delhi Police Commissioner. They will ask for the sacking of the SHO and the DCP, who the Aam Aadmi Party believes, actually overshot their brief and gave almost a chit of, a frivolous sort of a charge that they leveled against the accused. So that is what the government is going to be focusing on. We are also hearing that Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia is likely to visit
All right,
the
Rupashri,
home
thank
of
you so
the-
much for bringing us that important information. We will continue to return to you for updates. Right now, we're also being joined by CNN News 18's Anvit Srivastav, who's joining us live. Anvit, can you give us an update on the probe? Is there any update that's come in the last hour or two?
Hello.
Anvit, can you hear me?
Yeah, so we are right now at the hotel where these two women were at that night and some men who had joined him. We have also spoken to the staff at the hotel and they have confirmed that these women had booked the hotel themselves and later on some men had joined them. They had some altercation and then all of them leave this hotel together. This is what has been confirmed. We are at that hotel right now, room number 104 it was, where these women were here and they had they had also had some men later on join them and they had left the hotel together. We have one of the staff members of the hotel. Sir, उस रात क्या थोड़ा सा बताएंगे कितने बजे गर्ल्स ने ज्वाइन किया था? He has also been called by the Deputy Commissioner of Police. Entire staff will be moving to the DCP office. A statement will be recorded. It is what we know that entire the time of the incident, the time when the women had come to the hotel, the CCTV footage is they have been asked to deposit it at the the police station, and he's joining us for the details. Sir, what time did the girls come? लड़की कितने बजे आई थी और किसने बुक किया था होटल?
लड़कियों ने किया था।
अच्छा, उसके बाद कुछ लोगों ने ज्वाइन किया था इनको यहाँ पे?
जैसा ही कल देखा हमने तब दो तीन लड़कों ने ज्वाइन किया था रात
कोई ऑल्टरकेशन भी हुआ था सर? इनका कुछ झगड़ा वगैरह हुआ था?
झगड़ा लड़कियों का ही चल रहा था। अच्छा, आपस में लड़कों से नहीं था शायद कोई।
और ये लोग कितने बजे निकले हैं होटल से?
1:15 बजे करीबन।
1:15 बजे निकल गए थे। तो इन लोगों ने होटल बुक किया था, उसके बाद कुछ लोगों ने इनको ज्वाइन किया होटल में?
हाँ जी।
तो आप लोग स्टाफ यहीं पे थे, आप लोगों ने क्या उनको
जा चुका था ड्यूटी से।
तो इनको आप लोगों ने होटल से जाने के लिए बोला था या ये लोग खुद ही चले गए?
मैनेजर ने बोला था कि लड़ाई झगड़ा मत करो, बाकी सब गेस्ट डिस्टर्ब हो रहे हैं, तो जाने के लिए बोला था। तो लड़कियां लड़ती थी, फिर नीचे लड़ रही थी, तो फिर नीचे से वो सीधी चली गई हैं।
So see, he is clarifying that the women have themselves booked the hotel. Sir, has the police called you? पुलिस ने आप लोगों को बोला है कुछ फुटेजेस देने के लिए या रजिस्टर डिटेल्स?
कल आए थे, एक कहते रेगुलर इंक्वायरी है, तो उन्होंने रजिस्टर चेक किया, शायद वो लड़की की थी, हमें तो पता भी नहीं था कल तक कि ऐसा कुछ सीन हुआ है कुछ। तो उन्होंने अपना रजिस्टर वगैरह लिया, डीवीआर लिया और हमें बुलाया है। अगर जाने देंगे तो हम पहुंच जाएंगे उनकी भी तफ्तीश में, इंक्वायरी में।
So they have been asked to join the investigation. They have submitted all the CCTV footages that they had in the hotel where the women were, and they have also checked the register. A police team was also here yesterday, and they had checked the register also in which the entry was made, and the hotel staff is saying that the proper entry was made and their names were registered. This is the hotel room 104 where these women had come, and later on some men had also joined them. Then they have an altercation, and the manager of the hotel asks these women and the men to leave the hotel and to not fight inside the hotel room or in the hotel premises. And that is when they leave the hotel, they go down. The hotel staff is saying that the altercation continued, and then they left the place. And he is saying that around 1:30 is when the women had left the hotel, and they had come to the hotel at around 7 p.m. The two women had booked hotel themselves, but then following a fallout between them, they leave the hotel, and after that this incident takes place around 3:30 p.m. a.m. Sorry.